We've got Steve Merrill here to break down all the key matchups across the landscape of college football as we do each and every Thursday. And you can catch Steve's complete work at Wager Talk TV. It's right here on YouTube or wagertalk.com. Steve, we got a hot Florida State team coming in at 5-0. They haven't been 5-0 for close to a decade. Syracuse went to North Carolina last weekend and got blasted by 5 touchdowns. Florida State's a 17.5-point favorite.
Yeah, one thing we'll talk about real quick is the total here sitting around 56. Syracuse is now 5-1 to the under. In fact, 5 straight since playing Colgate. All their legitimate teams they've played, they've gone 5-0 under the last 5 weeks. Meanwhile, Florida State is 4-1 to the over this season. And really, two teams have been kind of opposite. Obviously, Syracuse has won with defense, but they have struggled on offense at times. And as you mentioned, we saw that last week after putting up just 14 against Clemson. They had just 7 on the road against North Carolina. Florida State has looked shaky on defense this year, but I'm not sure Syracuse can take full advantage of it. And also not sure Syracuse can slow down a potent Florida State attack. I feel like they were a little bit of exposed last week by North Carolina. Over 640 yards allowed is the first real offense they've played this year, and they were exposed. I look for a similar result, and my database simulation, 10,000 games run through the database, has an average win by 22.5 for Florida State. So it's 17.5. There is some line value with the Seminoles.
Check out the banner, folks. Steve is 17-2 in his under the radar selections for us, and those are exclusive to us. We thank Steve so much for doing this for us. Exclusive to us at the Voice of College Football. You can get them at patreon.com/MarkRogersTV or as a YouTube channel member over on the main channel. Then check out all the team channels because Steve and I do a segment for each and every one of the channels. Steve, thank you so much as always.
Thanks, Mark.